Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my kitchen. Yesterday, I did baked salmon and shrimp sushi cups. Oh my God, are they so good? So stay to find out how to make this simple, delicious recipe. And this is part of a collaboration on YouTube. Every month we go to another part of the world and a bunch of us cook different recipes from this part of the world. And the link for all my collaborators is below in the video description. So baked sushi cups are not traditional Japanese food, but they are popular in Japan. They were invented by a Filipino nail artist who created them, did a video, put it on TikTok, and it went viral. And since then, they've been popular in many parts of the world. Here you have the ingredients to make the sushi rice, which is the first thing you're going to do. Put the rice in a pan and fill it with water, and I'm using this clip-on strainer to rinse the water. You want to rinse your rice. Now the rice has been rinsed and I'm going to pour in the water for cooking. That's all you're going to do. Water and rice, put it on the stove top and stir it every minute as it heats until it comes to a boil. When it reaches a boil, you're going to put the lid on and leave it for 6 minutes. Don't take the lid off, don't stir it. At the end of the 6 minutes, you take the lid off and you check the rice. If all the water is gone, your rice is good. If there's still too much water, then give it another minute. Now you're going to drop the rice into a bowl. Don't scrape the pan, just drop whatever rice is ready to come out. And now we're going to take the rice wine vinegar, salt and sugar, the recipe's in the video description, and stir it and put it on a heat source and heat it until the sugar and the salt have dissolved. And then you're going to add it to the sushi rice, but you want to add it slowly as you stir the sushi rice because you want every grain of rice to be covered with this liquid. So be patient, keep stirring, and add it slowly. And then when you're done, your sushi rice is ready, but it's hot, so let it sit and cool for about 30 minutes. Now we are going to make Japanese mayo, and these are the ingredients we're going to need for our sauces. So Japanese mayo is a sweet mayonnaise, and I'm going to do a hot sauce for some of the sushi cups, as you can see, mayonnaise and hot sauce, and I'm going to do wasabi and tamari sauce for the other second set of sushi cups, second flavoring. Please make sure your tamari or soy sauce is gluten-free. It will be written on the label. Otherwise, regular soy sauce and regular tamari sauce have gluten in them. So these are the two sauces we're going to use. Now we're going to start getting our ingredients ready for the baked sushi cup. Green onions, I cut off the ends, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the green part away for decoration. And the rest, I'm going to cut it into very thin strips. So I cut it all into very thin strips, and then I'm going to slice it very thinly because you want your pieces of green onion to be very small. And that's one reason why you need a sharp knife, because you can't do this fine chopping with a dull knife. So now we have the green onions. They're all ready to go, except for the decoration, which we'll do later. I'm going to put half in one bowl and half in another bowl because, as I said, I'm going to do two different flavorings for my sushi cups. So here I'm going to put in a little bit of the wasabi soy sauce flavoring. This is the mayo and hot sauce flavoring. And now I've got my salmon. This is smoked salmon, but you can use raw salmon. But if I just wanted to use smoked salmon because that's what I had in my freezer, cut it into small pieces and then put half in one sauce and half in the other sauce. Now we're going to measure the shrimp. So I'm using 10 very large shrimp, but you can use however many or however little you want. It was about 255 grams with the shells on, but the heads off. So these shrimp have been deveined and heads off, but I had to take the shell and the tail off. Once I've done that, I'm going to also cut them into fine pieces because you want your ingredients to be small pieces. You don't want big chunks of anything in a sushi cup. And it will cook more evenly also. Then we're going to put half of this into each of the two flavorings. And here we have it. So now I'm putting a bit of pepper in each one, and I'm going to put a bit of salt in each one. And that's it. it will be, oh, and sesame oil. Yes, so this is sesame oil. And as I said, all the ingredients, the recipe, and the process are written in the video description. Stir it up, and these are your two meat flavorings that are going to go on your sushi cup. So this is nori. Now I am folding it and running along the seam twice because it will cut better if you do it twice. If you do it once, it tends to rip and not cut straight. So oil a muffin tin, put in your nori, do it slowly and gently so it doesn't rip, and then put in rice to fill it almost to the top, but not quite all the way to the top. You are going to just take a spoon, just press the rice down a little bit, and then put your salmon and shrimp mixture on top. And spread it around so that it completely covers the rice and comes to the edge of the cup. So I'm going to do that for my two flavorings. And as you can see, they look different, so I'll be able to tell which is which. I'm just picking up some of the rice grains so they don't burn the pan. And because you can see we still have 3 cups that don't have anything in them, I am going to pour just a little bit of water in the 3 cups because it will help keep your pan in better condition if you do that. Now we're going to do the decoration for the plate, for the presentation. Thinly slice the green onion. I'm also going to squeeze a bit of lemon juice for the wasabi tamari sauce. And here, they've come out of the oven. They were in there for 9 minutes at 400 and 2 minutes under broil. And don't they look amazing? Let them sit for at least 5 minutes before you try to take them out. Then go around the edge with the knife, and I'm using 2 spoons, but probably 1 spoon would have worked fine, and get them out. And as long as you've let them cool 5 to 7 minutes, they will come out in one piece, not fall apart, and look amazing. So you can present them individually like you saw there, or you can present them on a platter as I will show you in a minute. So now I'm making the lemon decorations. I've cut thin slices and I'm cutting partway through the rind. So I'm taking off the really yellow part of the rind for 3/4 of the lemon slice, but I'm leaving some of the yellow rind so it holds together. And I put one in my individual serving bowl, and then I put some of the extra sauce just on top for extra flavoring and for decoration. Here I have my plate. I want to make it look really pretty because in Japan, the art of food presentation is a high art, and making all your food presentation beautiful and enticing, like so beautiful that you don't even want to eat it, is really important. So taking a little bit of extra effort to make your plate look beautiful will definitely impress your guests and just make the whole thing feel more Japanese. And now I've got 2 of each of the sushi cups on here, and I'm going to put some sauce on top. You know, I'm going to match the sauce to the flavor profile of the sushi cup, and that's another way you can present this to your guests for their meal. And as you can see, I'm adding just a little bit of the fresh lemon juice to the wasabi tamari sauce mixture, and then I'm just going to pour a little bit on top. So this recipe is amazing and delicious. And have you ever had a baked sushi cup? Yeah, give me an answer in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think about this. And also, if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and give me a like. And if there's anything that you want to know how to make that's gluten-free, well, let me know and I will do my best to get a video out there to help you. So have a wonderful day. Please do check out the recipes of my collaborators. Thank you so much for watching.